we get this show started. Remember, moderators, no blacking over here, okay? And if you new over here, welcome. We're lovely, glad to have you up over here being messy with us, okay? You definitely gotta hit that subscribe button to sit with us. And if anybody asks you what you're doing over here, around here, down here, let them know you are minding your damn business, okay? And tell them that everything's allegedly, if anybody asks. Even my name's allegedly. And y'all better be hitting the wine glass, because I know most of y'all still at work with me. What's going on, winos? Happy Monday. Oh my God, I'm trying to brighten up today. I know nobody wants to go to work on Monday. I don't even want to go to work on Monday. But here I am at work on Monday. But the highlight of my coming to work is I get to parlay with y'all. Jasmine, let me see the comments for a second. Let me see them glasses bleeding real quick. How y'all doing? Okay. Look at me. This is like my third, fourth, maybe fifth time wearing this dress. It's still cute. It still got its elasticity. It's pull. It's a great little summer dress. I got two of them and I ain't throwing them away till they start to get some holes in them. Okay. So it is what it is. You're going to see it a few more times. All right. And don't worry, I know y'all are asking about my earrings and stuff like that. We are going to start having them on sale here soon, okay? Give us about a month, and you guys will be able to buy the earrings, all right? So just parlay. We're going to be wearing the same thing. Same time, man. Same time, because I know you. Because I know you. What's up with y'all? Y'all good? Long show for y'all. Long, short show. Definitely going to be talking about Big Tigger getting fired. Yeah, we tried, winos. We tried. Sometimes we can save them. Sometimes we can't, okay? And apparently, a lot of people are excited that Big Tigger got fired today. I was like, when did we start relishing in people's, downfalls like that? That man didn't hit that lady. We'll talk about that a little later on in the show, okay? Also going to be talking about Lil Wayne calling off his so-called preschool engagement to the 20-year-old he was allegedly engaged to. I remember saying that this was temporary, right? I didn't know it was going to be this fast because I was like, he is not, you know what? Y'all got to wait and I'm going to explain it all to you when we get there, okay? Jasmine, you know what I need? Because I've been out the game for a minute, so my memory be a little short. I need a notepad again. You know how I be taking notes and stuff? I used to do that. And then, but you know, what you work every day, you just get better at it, so you don't need that. You know what I'm saying? But because I've been off, I'm a little rusty, all right? So I'm going to need my little notepad or cards going. Definitely going to be talking about some changes that's going on in the food industry that affects all of us. Every last one of us, including Teddy. He white teddy bears, okay? Also going to be discussing SZA. She got a formal diagnosis, unlike Amanda Seals, okay? All that and more coming up on this show. You know, Mondays, it's a little light. We don't go too hard at the beginning of the week. We give it time before we unwind. But nevertheless to say, okay? We got a lot we got to discuss, okay? So is you ready? Is you ready, dog? I know it's hot everywhere. I'm hot already. Lucky I got my little Umi wipe here to save the day, okay? Y'all been buying these up, too, using your coupon code TK20. Y'all are not playing. Y'all don't want no more baby wipes. You want luxury towels that you get in the nice bougie hotels, and they come hot, they come cold, they come with essential oils infused, and it just feels just clean. You know, we grew up on, like I like to say, rags, and then they turned into towels when we got more money, okay? They did. So I'm going to keep them. This is for later, all right? Real quick, strong update, because I am all the way confused, all right? I know I'm finna trigger y'all. We're not going to be able to trust the food or the drinks here soon. And so while cow milk has given us a lot of problems, okay? Ice cream, milk. First of all, I knew there was a problem with cow milk when they used to serve it warm at school. I don't know if you remember back in the day, they would have the carton milk, and it would be like coming in on a truck, and it would be in the crates, and they would have the chocolate. They maybe had a strawberry, and they had a white milk, and it was always warm. And I said, what is they putting in this to preserve it? I thought milk was supposed to be served cold, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's been pumped or it's allegedly pumped out of the cow's breast, you know what I'm saying? However many months ago before it got to our schools, and then that was the reason why we couldn't read. Why only 2 people graduated with honors. The rest of us, they just told us goodbye. Goodbye. We're here now. I knew that was a problem. So I just heard yesterday that on top of us not being able to process cow milk at all, they have officially introduced lab-grown milk. You heard what I said, lab-grown milk. Look to your neighbor and say lab-grown milk. Yes, yes, yes. Cultivated from cow milk's cells, grown in a lab. Okay, now let me pull the information here so you can get everything, because a lot of people may say, oh, Tasha, this is AI. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, this is coming from the highest of the highest medical journal out here, just like when I was telling y'all about that lab-grown chicken, and the only state that has officially banned lab-grown chicken. Jasmine, I think we got some mosquitoes in here, bro. Oh, no. Oh, no. The only state that has officially banned lab-grown chicken is Florida. I'm in it, okay? I'm in it. So unless, and that was the last governor, I don't know what the new governor gonna do now. I don't even know our new governor name. That's a damn shame, bro. Oh, they don't do nothing for us anyway. So it is what it is. Now, here's what lab-grown milk is, just in case you know, because I know even when we post these clips on social media, sometimes on TikTok, sometimes on Instagram, it'll be like, oh, this is, what do they call it? Misinformation, or some of the information is not correct. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is correct, okay? Now, it's designed to be molecularly identical to cow's milk's proteins like casein and whey. I can't do whey either. When people do whey for protein powders and stuff like that, and they just be farting, tell me you ain't drank no whey and done farted everybody out the house, out the bathroom, okay? That ain't the only one. Now, it's not a plant. It's not a plant-based milk or anything like that. You can use it the same way. You froth in your coffee. You can make cheese. You can make ice cream, yogurt, all right? Because the proteins behave like conventional milk proteins, okay? So which means if you already have a dairy allergy, imagine what you're going to have with this fake milk here. Just think about it. Imagine what your gut finna do here. We can't even process the milk they got out here, okay? Now, they're already using it in some of the, they call them, here's the name. This is how you're gonna notice when you see like lab-grown milk. It's gonna say cow-free milk. It's not going to say almond milk. It's not going to say pea milk. It's not going to say cashew milk. It's not going to say vegan milk, because vegan milk is essentially like a plant. It's going to say cow-free milk. So when you go to the grocery store and you see a bottle of milk, thank you, Jasmine, for this, by the way. She thought about, y'all, first of all, y'all make sure y'all make some noise for Jasmine, because she heard y'all complaints, because y'all can't see the comments over here, even though we got this, everything's allegedly tour barcode over here. Sorry, that'll disappear when the tour starts, okay? For the most that we have to promote this. But for the most part, the comments are over here now, so the pictures are moving, okay? So it's going to be better for social media as well, too. I got to get used to looking over here now, so... She done switched it up on me and ain't told me that. But anyway, so yeah, it's not going to be like pea milk or anything like that, like almond milk, cashew milk, none of those plant-based milk. It's going to be cow-free milk, and it's going to behave just like regular milk does. So if you do have a milk allergy, you're going down. You're going down. You're going down. I don't even know what your gut is going to say. You know what? Y'all can try it and let me know. I ain't never drank milk anyway, okay? My mama used to have what is that milk she used to have to give me? It wasn't Carnation. I don't even think Carnation was real milk. It was powdered milk, wasn't it? Put the comments up. Was Carnation milk real milk? Because I know I would never drink milk. I would never eat macaroni and cheese. That is another secret of mine. I don't even call it a secret, but a lot of people like to know, little things about me. I can't stand the smell of milk. I can't stand the smell of cheese. I used to, I used to have to eat, I was forced to eat the macaroni and cheese, and I would stuff it in the side of my mouth, all of it. I couldn't stand the taste of it. I would go upstairs and throw it all in the toilet. Not throw it up, but just, put it all in the toilet. Because I couldn't swallow it. I couldn't do it. I'm still like that. If I even smell, I can smell when people trick me and say, ain't no cheese on this. I'm like, no. My nose smells this. It has woken up every part of my body to make me hate life. I cannot. I'm sorry. So it's also used real quick before we move on to the KFC chicken and Tyson chicken. It's also used. Companies grow cow for human mammary cells in bioreactors. Okay, so it's two main approaches that are being pushed. Mammary cell cultures. Companies grow cow or human mammary cells in bioreactors, okay? Under the right conditions, these cells secrete milk components directly into growth medium. That means they finna have lab-grown breast milk. It's finna go down. No more powdered milk, no more Similac. No, none of that. It's finna be, oh, well, since, your baby is allergic to your milk or you can't produce milk, you can do this human-free milk. Human-free milk, because I used to sell my breast milk. I did. I used to have to sell it to other moms. It was tested, okay, that couldn't feed, their babies, that couldn't breastfeed or whatnot, because I made so much. I was an overproducer, and, posted it on Facebook. They would come get it for their babies because they had no choice, because their babies was allergic to the Similac and formula as well, too. So back in the day, like I said, I was using Carnation, is what my mama told me, because I wouldn't drink the cow milk. I don't even know if Carnation was cow milk. I just know it was sweet. I just know it was sweet, and it's sweet similar to breast milk. Don't ask me how I know. Shek told me. Child, you know men nasty. You already know men nasty, okay? Now, in addition to that, because they are trying to cover this mess up. Now, there's been a lot of posts going around, because we've been talking about the KFC, not particularly like KFC or Tyson, but we have been talking about lab-grown chicken, and so there's been a lot of reports going out on this. So on top of the fake cow-free milk, not plant-based, because I don't understand why they would even want to compete against plant-based. Why would you even want to make cow milk if people can't drink it now? You know what I'm saying? They can go to a plant-based option, which offers lower allergies or no allergies at all from some of these plant-based milk. So instead of us going to plant-free meats, not plant-free, that is a name they're going to take. They're going to start calling it plant-free milk. Plant-free chicken. They'll be like, what is plant-free chicken? Think about it. What's plant-free chicken? That means it's GMO. Thank you. That was a bar there. That was a bar. Now, in addition to that, so Tyson chicken, because we all eat Tyson or have eaten Tyson, okay? At some point in our life, they're actually investing in these lab-grown chicken facilities, as well as the milk-free or cow-free milk facilities as well, because apparently, with all this mad cow disease or their livestock is dying from catching like H1N1, chicken flus and stuff like that. This would be a better option for them, a cheaper version. They won't lose all of their chickens. Instead of letting us just have a few chickens and hens in the backyard, they made that illegal for us to do. They made it legal for them to keep thousands of chickens in a small area to poop and pee all over each other. Then they wash it off and they grow them exponentially fast. So a baby chicken goes from a baby to an adult in under 4 weeks, and then they got it in our belly. First time I seen a real chicken was when I went to Africa. I kid you not, because I was like, where's the wing? And it was like a true wing. The wing didn't have no meat. The legs. They could walk. The leg, you can't even eat the leg of the chicken. The only part you can eat is maybe the little dark meat or the little breast area. You can eat a whole chicken by yourself in Africa when it's grown properly. Now they making morbidly obese chickens, and then we eating that and consuming that. Then we got morbidly obese problems here. As many hormones as they giving the chicken is giving me, because every time I eat chicken, I kid you not, my breasts hurt. My breasts swell up and they hurt. No cap. Let me see the comments real quick. Let me see what they're talking about. Sorry for scaring y'all. Some of y'all may be eating chicken right now. Yeah. You said we should have never been consuming milk from a cow. I don't think that I was just telling my team this the other day. I said we the the only group, the only beings on this planet that continues to drink milk past birth. Like, if you really think about it, do we need milk past the breastfeeding stages? Do we? And we're the only species that drink somebody else's milk? Like cow milk or goat's milk? Think about that. So it's like, do we really need milk beyond that? Because no other being on this planet, call me crazy, ain't doing all that there. Once they get their nutrients, they gone, they off to the wild, they drinking water. That's all they drink is water. They don't drink no energy drinks, no orange juice. You don't see no hippopotamus drinking no orange juice. Hell, hippopotamus, I just saw the other day, because you know I be a wormholing on YouTube, okay, and I found myself looking at hippopotamus in the mud, and I'm thinking the whole time it's mud, it's been revealed to me it's their own shit. I said, what? Jasmine, you knew? Oh my God. I did not know. Not you just got back with a 10-piece of chicken. Eat your chicken, y'all. You might as well go and eat it now. I'm just letting you know. I know it's lunchtime. But yeah, let me get back on track, because we'll be down a wormhole too. Who be doing that? Y'all be on YouTube doing that? Y'all be on YouTube doing that? I'm like, I know damn well hippopotamus ain't breathing, eating, tasting, drinking their own It cools them off. And then that same shit the fish eat. And then when it rains and the river populates again, the fish is just eating all the hippopotamus poop, and then we eat it. It's an ecosystem. I guess it's no different if you drink filtered water and you know your toilet water, and then they just recycle that, send it to a facility. Jasmine's telling me to shut up right now. I'm gonna shut up, y'all. I'm gonna shut up, TMI. Y'all, thank you so much for all of the love and support y'all have shown me, even while I was under the weather. Y'all have been buying the hell up out of these tickets, okay? Like real, like I'm looking, I'm like, thank y'all. I know I ain't had much time to promote, but thank y'all. We still got 2.5 months before the tour starts. So I'm just so excited. I can't wait to see y'all in y'all cities. Y'all turning up despite all the other events outside Essence Fest, all that. Y'all still are purchasing and reserving. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you know we have a good time in my shows. We go hard or we go home. Okay? All right. Moving on. So, I know I'm probably going to get dragged for this, but I have to say something, because it's just the way my thought process is. And this is how I've always dealt with even y'all. So, you know, when I heard this man had lost his job over eating a cookie. So he's worked for Ford for over 10 years. And so apparently Ford has this break room where you can go in. Oh, and on top of that, he got diabetes. So, of course, Ford pays for his, his medical bills and things like that, okay? And so he's been, a union worker, working for Ford, 10 years, built up 401k, does everything. His blood sugar drops. He ends up going into the break room just to get a cookie. The first machine, it wouldn't take his money, so he went to the second machine, and then the money was successfully taken. Okay. And then he was called into his supervisor's office the next day and was told that he was being eliminated for stealing a $1.34 cookie to help raise his blood sugar. When I heard about that, if they gonna do that, I'm telling y'all, the world we're living in now, when I started seeing white folks like being unalived and ran over by cars and ICE being detained and shot by, certain agencies and stuff like that. We can't really go into that. It's too political. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, we in trouble. Because see, when they pass laws that's beneficiary for them, right? We get to use those laws to help elevate ourselves, right? But when they start stripping down their laws, right, then that means we really going down. So to me, that's a problem, because if Ford would fire this man after 10 years, knowing he's a diabetic, accused him of stealing a cookie, And then when they found out after he proved, he had been out of work for like, I think it was like 10 weeks. And he told him he had bought it. It was on his bank statements. They're going to offer him his job back with back pay of $28,000. Now $28,000 for 10 weeks, that's a lot of bread. That's almost what, 2.5 months, 2.5 months of pay? $28,000. He tried to give him his job back. He said, nah, I'm good. He said, I'm good. I don't even want it. He finna sue. Because he finna sue. Wrongful termination. Now he has grounds to sue. A lot of us don't have those grounds at all. And if he drew some type of unemployment while he was off, which I doubt it, because they say if you're caught doing something, they won't grant unemployment. I think you'll get the first check. But after that, when they conduct some type of investigation, you won't get it. But they knew they had messed up when they fired this man. And this man is finna go for his long-term retirement, okay? He finna get millions. Millions all over a $1.34 cookie. I say this to say, as we get older, it is imperative that we have a backup plan. I wouldn't even call it like a backup plan. I would call it a front plan. Like my husband and I, like, I'm not going to tell you because I don't like telling our business or anything like that's for us. But what I'm saying is, like, you have to start planning for the what ifs. Like, what if I get sick? What if I lose my job? What if this happens? And what is it that I truly can do? Can I sell candy and pickles out of my house? Can I sell plates? We're able to enter the market at a faster pace than we were back then. It's just a lot more competition, but everybody gonna need somewhere to eat, sleep, okay? They gonna need, medical health services. What is it that you can do to become autonomous so that you don't have to worry about going through stuff like this, especially as costs are rising in a very aggressive economy that doesn't give a damn about nobody's race, color, creed. The only thing they give a damn about is how much money they can extract out of you. That's it. That's it. When I saw this, I said, yeah, he finna get paid. But I believe in this moment, it was kind of like one of those situations where he lost his job and he was forced to go find something else. And I'm sure he found something that he was more in control of. And I'd be damned, it was probably a child that fired him. Because they getting with this new AI, we don't need you. When I see elderly people working, not that I get upset that elderly people working, but elderly people that have to work, that infuriates me because there's no reason why my mama, right, should ever have to bag groceries or be a Walmart greeter unless she wants to. Like, meaning she just want to get out the house, go make a few dollars, and just be amongst people and not just sit and wait for her due date. Do you understand what I'm saying? But in the meantime, like, you really got to find a way to make yourself autonomous so that nothing, despite sickness, whatever, crashing market, whatever, figure out how to pay for your house, cash, even if that means you got to downgrade. Because a lot of us be trying to buy houses because you based off of what people going to think or say, oh, girl, look at my house. But knowing damn well, if somebody lose their job, you get sick, the house is gone. And you don't really get any of that back. They going to sell it to the lowest bidder and you're done. Y'all just got to wake up. So this story right here, I said, no, I got to tell my winos about this because a lot of us are in this situation. We really are. We're at that age. We done grew up here together. We've been at this 10 years. But anyway, get Bob or whatever his damn name is off the screen. There's new name money. After the break, shout out to y'all, okay? Aren't we streaming right now on Amplified TV, AURN? Shout out to Amplified TV. Hey, y'all. Hey. All right, so after the break, we got a black author we're going to feature, and we also got Lil Wayne, SZA, as well as Big Tigger, turning in his resignation, but it was AKA he was fired. All right, all that and more coming up right after the break. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. Hold that thought. We'll be right back. Let's go. Ladies, your period shouldn't feel like a medical emergency every month. Yamaya's Gift helps women who are tired of suffering through painful cycles, heavy bleeding, and chronic exhaustion. Founded by certified clinical herbalist Yamaya, the brand challenges the idea that surgery is the only option for uterine fibroids. Instead, women are empowered through clinical education, targeted herbal supplements, and deep nourishment. Reclaim your health by visiting yamayasgift.com. I'm excited because I actually get to do an interview with someone such as myself. You are known on social media as Truth Hurts.
Yes.
Okay. The reason I brought you on the show was because I saw you cancel a show with Cheyenne Bryan. So why did you cancel the show with her? Because y'all were supposed to do a show together.
She's not authentic.
Okay.
And so when the doctor thing came out, I was actually kind of like...
Now, real quick, so you are pretty dynamic in the relationship space.
Absolutely.
I mean, you are one of the ones. How'd you meet your wife?
Well, I met my wife at a Herbalife. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
I know Herbalife,
right?
yeah.
If I'm married, I'm a homeowner, I'm a rental car owner, I'm a property owner. I've changed completely, did a complete turnaround, married, baby. Like, life is stupendous for sure. I used to be a whore. I was a dog of a man, for sure.
When did you stop being a whore?
About 8-9 years ago.
So you haven't cheated since?
No, I have not. As being married, absolutely not.
How long you been married? 4 years?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I feel like a lot of times we watch these content creators, they come into the internet space as a perfect Patty or like a perfect Patrick. I never came to the internet with any of that.
I kind of look at you like as kind of Derek Jackson.
Really? Okay.
I feel that you do. Like, you do have a wife.
Okay.
Your wife contributes to your success. Now, your situation, you just had a baby or whatnot, but I have to ask you because there are, like I said, people that come to me. Do you know this woman?
Yeah, I do know her. Yeah.
With respect to your wife and your new baby, I will talk to you off camera about what has been revealed to me. And all right, and we back. We're back. Don't forget, we are going live tonight for our Monday night Zoom on TashaKLive.com. So you know how those Zooms are. You never know what you're going to pull up in here, okay? So we start at, is it 9-hour time or 10-hour time check? What time is it? What time is the Zoom tonight? Huh? It's 9 p.m. Eastern? Okay, so which is 8 my time. Okay, so it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TashaKLive.com. Come as you are. You can pull up with your little herb, with your drink and your bathrobe, your moo-moo, whatever, your bonnet, whatever. Just pull up, and we will be discussing Joe McCain and Ashley and everything that I have. Okay, and so Friday. Let's talk about Friday real quick before I do this book read. I was all the way irritated because it was technically like my first full day back to work, but I had gotten some rather disturbing news before that show from my doctor, and I was irritated. I didn't really want to be at work, and that's why it was hard for me to even get through that topic because I had my own stuff on my mind. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then I have to push through because, I have to work. This is my job. We got advertisers that, need. They make money off of this too. So it's a whole ecosystem. And so I do apologize if I triggered a lot of you guys during that show. A lot of times I try not to go live when I have stuff on my mind, but I really thought that I could push through, and I did. I pushed through, and a lot of you guys were empathetic to that. I do appreciate that. And a lot of y'all did drag me. I was like, damn, bro, okay, I'm sorry. I had the cat people drag me. When I told about the cat story, I said, did you hear me say, I told a story about a cat scratching me in the face and attacking me, and all I did was put the cat out on the side of the road. Put the cat, and the cat people said they are following me because of how I treated the cat. I said, excuse me, did you not hear me say the cat attacked me? No regard for human life. That's that toxoplasma. See what I'm talking about? That toxoplasma. Then I had the dog people because I was saying that Chris Brown's dog, after he mutilated that lady face, should be euthanized. Oh, I'm a dog lover. I got to get out of here. Everybody was triggered. The Joe McCain. I said, you know what? Sometimes I just got to go in, get out, come in, come back, start again, okay? That's just what it is, okay? So I apologize, y'all, if you were triggered, but I will try my best. I ain't gonna try my best at shit. It's just it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. Take it or damn leave it. Let me see the comments real quick before we get to this book read. Y'all dragged the hell up out of me. I'm for real. All right, so real quick. Highlighting a black author. I was about to say a dark author. Oh my God. I'm sorry. The name of the book is Dark and Light by Ebony Black. Oh, she's got a name. Okay, Miss Ebony. Now, author Ebony Black explores sexuality, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual dimensions through poetry and deep reflection, okay? Examining desire as self-discovery, the body as healing, and intimacy as a sacred exchange. 5 doesn't just celebrate pleasure. Okay, it redefines it. It asks you to reclaim your body, examine your energy, and understand what you're really exchanging when you become intimate with another person. Get your copy today at itsTashaK.com/book club. This is a read. Book club. Why no book club? This is a read, okay? And I love that these are all black authors, okay? So you can purchase right now on my website, itsTashaK.com/book club. All right, let's get back to it. All right, and don't forget, y'all, them tour tickets is on sale, y'all. And y'all is buying them. I ain't got no complaints. Dog. No complaints. Chicago, the first city. Dallas, Houston, y'all tickets is on sale too. Charlotte, Atlanta, Birmingham, DC, Baltimore, New York. I ain't even got to worry about y'all because the way y'all buying, I just don't want to hear. Thank you, Jasmine, for this. Everything's allegedly so I look good. Somebody asked me, talking about why did AI make my back wide? Somebody literally asked me, they said, Tasha, why did AI make your back wide? I said, that's not AI. My back wide for real. And then the jacket made it wider. You know what I'm saying? That's what black women do when you eat too much. Our backs get wide. Any woman, okay? So these are all the cities that are on sale right now. TashaKonstage.com. TashaKonstage.com. Okay, reserve now. It's 2.5 months early. I don't want nobody saying I ain't get it. I ain't even know you was on tour. Yes, the hell you did. Okay, Lil Wayne. I told y'all when this whole announcement came out, when he had engaged himself with a child. I guess him and Shannon Sharp been hanging out. Shannon Sharp like I'm young with butts. It don't matter if it's a butt on a man or a woman. Wayne, I don't think Wayne, because I'm going to be honest with you. I heard this. I don't know how true this is, but given his medical state, because he just recently announced that, I'll let him tell you. Wayne, do us the honors. Speak clearly, though. Wayne, don't be coming up here slobbing, because he's slob talk. Don't come up here slob talking. We know how you be talking to your little white girls. We know you code switch. Let's go.
Don't you checking in? Listen, banger, man. I gotta apologize to you personally again, for real. Sorry for missing that show the other night. Listen, I have epilepsy and I have seizures, right? Thank God I haven't had a seizure in years. But seizures have triggers. The trigger to my seizures are bad migraines. Had a bad migraine that night. It was recommended that I don't get in the air. I still trying to get on the plane to come rock that. But again, it was recommended that I don't get on the plane because we didn't want the event to happen while in the air. So hopefully you can understand that. But guess what? July 28th, I'll be there.
No, we ain't coming, Wayne. We ain't coming. I saw that stadium. All them people was pissed off. Now, here's the thing. I hate to call Wayne a liar, but he's a liar. And I had the winos texting me from that show saying that he did not show up. He didn't show up because he went to go perform for Trump. Yeah, I got the video. I can't play the video because it's like copyrighted music in here, but he went to go perform for Trump. Matter of fact, hold on for a second. Jasmine, maybe you can mute the video. I don't know. Let me see real quick. Let me make sure. It's probably not even worth showing it, but I could tell you for sure. Don't go to none of the president and then the new, we good, Jasmine? What's wrong? Jasmine, check. Why would the stream cut out? What happened? Okay, you sure? And we still streaming. It didn't knock nobody out? Okay, hold on, y'all. Wait. How we doing? Put up the chats, because you know they'll tell us. Can y'all get off the internet? You think that's the problem? I got everything up the way it's supposed to be. Shaq, Slank, we may need you to power down the internet, Slank, until I'm done. Yeah. I know, but it keeps shutting off. It's probably because of the internet today. All right, y'all, real quick. We good? All right, y'all make sure y'all like this video. What was the last part y'all heard before it cut out? Put the comments up. Let them tell me what was the last part they heard before the comments went out. Okay, we good? Okay. You said the live is so good right now, but not sure how much longer. I know. I'm so sorry, y'all. Every time we get good and we start talking about the White House, they start... You ever notice that? It's like some MK Ultra stuff. Yes. Okay. All right, so we back. But yeah, he went and performed at the White House, and then he went to Michael Rubin's all-white party, the new leader of the Illuminati. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, he over there selling Ice Spice's cat right now to the highest bidder. What else was I going to say? Oh, and the little white girl that he was with, this child, Wayne is notorious for, like, throwing a white woman out his house. For real. I was told, I remember what I was going to say. I was told that he, how can I put this? Everything is allegedly, even my name is allegedly. They're saying because, according to sources, that Wayne, because of his heavy recreational substance use, that he hasn't used his stuff in a long time. They say that man be so in and out of it, they don't even think it works anymore. So the women that are around just to say, oh, I'm with Lil Wayne. But they say that man's stuff. What did he say, Jasmine? Hold on real quick.
And I know I'm gonna give y'all a lot of content, especially a lot of personal content, but I would like to clear something up. No, I'm not engaged. No. I had a beautiful thing going with an amazing person, but obviously, due to the validity of the temperature of today's crazy world and culture, I considered I don't want to be such a burden on such an amazing person.
Pause.
So
he said it right there. Jasmine, you caught that. Cause I was like, Lord knows I'm not going to court with nobody. I don't have time for these games. And 50 Cent sued when they was playing with his nuts and stuff out here too, All I'm gonna say is that I was told that it don't work. And so while he was with an amazing, beautiful person, as he said, he just keep his virginity because put up the comments. Oh my God, I didn't even notice he had said that in that clip. I'm telling you what they be telling me, child. Cause there be a lot of white women that go on through there, down there, through there. Mm-hmm. How I accidentally joined the Illuminati? You was alive. They joined the Illuminati, I would be debt free. Listen, selling one of my kids. So until I'm in the business of selling babies, it ain't happening. You got to be able to sell a baby. In mine, I think they'll get them back. If I even try to sell them, they'll try to refund them. My kids, they giving them back. Yes, but so the white girls is talking. They saying that he cannot, it's non-existent. Matter of fact, he's so scared. They say a lot of times he's scared to do it because he thinks that it could be his last. I said, but how could he be that scared if, he's doing alleged substances, Like, first of all, he's too old to be doing that anyway. Heart can just stop beating, Anyways, moving on. Like he did with his child. I'm so glad he left his child alone because his child was finna take him through there. She was finna get her $20 million payout. I think somebody said, hey, 2 words. Shannon Sharp. Moving on, y'all, moving on. So SZA got a formal diagnosis, said that she is high-functioning Asperger's autistic. okay? And so she came out to talk about it. Hold on for a second. Let me pull up her little post. All right. Shout out to the Autisties. What do y'all call them? The Tizzies, the Autisties? They got a nickname. Yes, they got a nickname. The Autisties, the Aussies. You know what I'm saying? Look at me. I know I ain't shit. Jasmine, where's the story? Anyway, so here's the thing. I knew that something was wrong with SZA because she cosplays as a black girl, right? We see her. I do it. I cosplay as a black girl. But really, I can't fry chicken. That erases any sort of blackness in me. And I like soft rock, alternative rock. Even my husband gets like, what are you listening to? I am an R&B girl. You know, I love my R&B. I'm always going, because I'm a hopeless romantic. I am. So I love the idea of just love, all things love. I'm a hippie at heart sometimes, you know. I am a Buddhist, but it's not this type of Buddhist here. We don't, but I knew that she was an Aussie when I saw this video of her mama on stage. And we can't play the music to this because it's copywritten music. But yeah, her mama them showed up with Indian people. And she was like, it's my mommy, it's love. Yes. And she started just twirling. I wish we could play the music, but we can't. Look at her. She was like, it's just so much love. So she was doing the Indian dance on her mama. I was like, they know they ain't Indian, right? They know they not Indian, but I knew something was wrong there. I knew SZA is extremely talented, and mostly extremely talented people are a little weird, are a little off, okay? Jasmine, what's my offness?
What's your offness?
Am I off a little bit? Am I weird?
You know you're weird.
Oh my God, Jasmine says I'm weird. How am I weird? You got me stuttering over here. I'm like, how am I weird, Jasmine? Tell me.
I can't disclose on the internet.
Oh, wow. She said she can't disclose on the internet. Yeah, I got a little weirdness to me, but maybe I should go get done. I know I got my ADHD. Now that I got, okay? But this here, I'm not twirling, and contrary to my Buddhist practice, it is very gangster, you know, we just sit down, you know, Tina Turner did it. A lot of, you know, people do it, you know, it's more of a self-reflective practice. I ain't out there twirling, and she just kept twirling in that video. Look at the video, her mama was like, mommy, love, and look at the Indian, this their religion. Her mama must be married to one of them men out there. I don't know. Look at her. She's like, she didn't sound nothing like the SZA that we heard on the record with her and Travis Scott. Look at her. Look at her. Didn't she sing that song Weekend? Was that her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at her. Just look at her. This is the real SZA in real life. They be cosplaying with y'all, I promise you. I promise you to make themselves fit in. Let me see the comments. What y'all think? And I think everybody, a lot of us got a touch of something. Just a touch of something. But I'm glad she got a formal diagnosis instead of out here like Amanda Seals. She want to use that every time y'all drag her. I'm autistic! No, I think it's just them cats. I have no control over the commercials, y'all. I'm so sorry. You said Hindus, 72.5%. Muslim, 14.5%, Christians, 4.9%. Not y'all naming it in the chat. But you said because she can't sing. Y'all don't think SZA can sing? I ain't never heard her live. I got to go look, because I know Aaliyah, rest her soul, she can sing. Faith Evans, nope. You said cat people rise up. Not y'all, but I'm sorry, cat people. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. Not y'all talking about cat people rise up. You said you think my waves are spinning. They ain't spinning. What you talking about? I have to do this, y'all. Listen, I live in a very, very hot state, okay? And a pixie cut kept me in the beauty salon once, I would say every 3 days. But since I've done because I use the number 2 guard on my head, and it's just an even cut all over. I put a little texturizer on it, some wave foam, mousse, hairspray. It don't go nowhere. This is so economical for me. I don't care if y'all like it or don't like it. I love it. I heard a black woman, when you gonna change your hair? I was like, when have I ever changed my hair? Hasn't it been short the entire time? the entire time. I've tried to do colors and stuff. I may go back to doing some color. But for the most part, I'm not changing this. Y'all said Faith can sing? Just get on YouTube and Google Faith singing live. You can sing better than Faith in the shower. We're not finna argue about this. When she clean and sober, she can sing. Faith Evans sounds like my grandmama, my 62-year-old grandmama that smoked Newport Slims. Talking about Faith can sing, you under the table. I'm not claiming to be a singer. So, of course, in your eyes, because she's well mixed and mastered, she can sing. I'm not the one saying I can sing. So, of course, she can probably sing better than me. I'm just saying she can't sing. And that's my opinion. I don't care who don't like it. I'm sticking to it. Talking about don't disrespect Aaliyah. What is disrespectful? Why do y'all do that? What is disrespectful about me saying Aaliyah couldn't sing? Is that not my opinion? Disrespectful is, I could be disrespectful with Aaliyah. That's not disrespectful. Y'all need to stop that. That's why a lot of people don't want to be comedians no more. They don't want to do stage work because everybody's just so damn sensitive these days. Oh, you're disrespectful. Oh, you're canceled. Oh, you're this. Oh, my God. Cancel your subscription. Jesus, moving on. After the break, Big Tigger issued a statement saying he quit, but he really got fired. And more, okay? We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means Boldly Raise a Glass too. We'll be right back after the break. Cat people, stand down. Let's go.
Wine House. Do you need a commercial or content for your business? What about an opener for your YouTube channel? Sorority Records has you covered. We provide high-quality hand-drawn animations, original music, and AI content for your business. Visit sororityrecords.com to purchase and use code TK10 for a discount on your order. We look forward to serving you.
Latoya Odom.
Tasha K.
Are you Jamal Bryant, the preacher, the minister, the fornicator? Is he your baby daddy?
He is.
Is he a present father?
Never has been.
How did you meet Mr. Bryant?
He found me on MySpace. This is how old this is. He befriends me on MySpace, and then I start looking into all of his little profiles. Like, oh, he's married. He just asked me to be his massage therapist. So I'm trying to figure out the two and two, like, what is going on? And he was like, well, I'm going through a divorce. He's like, I want to get a massage. Come to the hotel. I'll pay you whatever. And I'm going to church tonight. This is when it gets crazy. He said I seduced him.
You massaged?
Yeah, I massaged him.
Naked?
Next thing I know, clothes coming off. So we have sex.
Protected?
No. Louisiana people say, you know how you could tell there's alligators in the water? Go and test the water. Is it wet? The alligator's in the water. So you know I'm fertile. I just told you. So you came to the water wet, with no condom, no nothing.
He nutted in you.
I got pregnant on the first try.
There has been child support paid to you.
The last payment I received was $96. And John loves him. One day he told me, he said, Mommy, I love you and I love my daddy.
So he was helping at some point.
John really believes his dad. This is what he said at 2. He said, Mommy, I want to go see my daddy. So I dressed him up at 2. He was in Atlanta and I took him. Do you know Jamal never touched him? Just looked at him. They had a staring contest.
You mind if I talk to you, baby? Can you sit down? That's why I don't like kids on my platform. All right, that interview still makes me cry. It is still trending #1 on TashaKLive.com. And don't forget, TashaKLive.com. We will be doing our Monday night Zoom tonight, and we will be discussing all the receipts that I got from Joe McCain on, him and Ashley's relationship, okay? Because y'all dragged me Friday. I got to explain to you. I got to show you what I got. Because y'all really be coming at me. And I'm like, y'all know I'm not going to put out anything that I cannot prove. Have you not seen what they have done to me? All right, y'all. We got another Black author. All right. Wine in the Bible by Lori Tony. What does wine really mean in the Bible? And wine in the Bible, from the vineyard to the revelation. Follow the story of wine through scripture. I love wine. Okay? I love wine. You already know that's what we do up over here. All right? From Noah's vineyard to the marriage supper of the Lamb, discover how wine reveals God's blessings, warnings, covenant promises, and redemption through Jesus Christ. Clear, balanced, and deeply rooted in God's love, this book will help you to understand scripture with greater depth, wisdom, and hope. Visit itstashak.com/book club to get this book over a glass of wine. Speaking of wine, you need to have your notifications on and be checking your email because my wine release won't have an official date. You guys will just get emailed whenever it's ready. So you're just going to purchase your bottles. Surprise! First come, first serve. I just wanted to hit the market and people like review it. We're going to get natural reviews because I don't pay nobody for review nothing. I don't pay nobody to review these products I do. Not at all. Okay? All right, so Big Tigger, we tried, y'all. Listen, we tried to tell him. I tried to help him. I even tried to get the other men that his wife, Alicia Brown, had falsely accused of doing the same thing to come forward. But everybody is scared of her, including him. Now, my thing is, I don't understand why he would marry somebody with 3 kids from 3 different baby daddies at his status and bring her into the spotlight, not asking questions about her character, because now her character is responsible for him being jobless right now in a hard economy. And they don't like controversy when it comes to radio personalities at all. They like you to be clean as a whistle. Okay, and had he would have just came out the closet and just embraced his gayness, we wouldn't be here today. Everybody know Tigger gay, man, for real. Seriously, that's why he ain't got no teeth in his mouth. I told you. Makes it slippier, okay? Now, he released a statement today after, he was arrested for grabbing his wife to keep her from, first of all, put the statement down. First of all, I'm from the hood. We from the hood. And although I'm not going to show this video here because, YouTube is very trickery about what they deem as like violence and stuff like this. So I'm just not even going to take no chances. But like they were in the basement, it looks like, right? And he had his computer stuff because he works from home there. And I guess maybe the wife down here, Alicia, was trying to grab something. And he was like, stop, Alicia, stop. And so I guess she took something when he said stop, and then he just grabbed her. And then she broke loose, and as she broke loose, like boom, her head hit the wall. That's what happened. I saw the video, okay? He grabbed us and stop, Alicia, stop. Stop, Alicia. He didn't even have, and he sat her down on the ground. He just sat her down. It ain't like he had her in a chokehold by her neck. He had her by her arms. You should be allowed to restrain people in a safe way if something is happening to your property or you. And he did this. This is his wife. And he was like, sit down, Alicia. And Alicia said, no, let me go. And boom, when he let her go, her head hit the wall. And that's when she uploaded that video telling us to ask Francesca what happened to her head. Because apparently she was accusing Francesca, his co-host, of sleeping with him. Now, mind you, they already had marital problems, so they weren't together. She was arrested before and told to stay away from the home. So she wasn't even supposed to be down there, okay? So apparently he let her in, feeling sorry for her, had that little soft spot. They got a baby together. That's my baby mom. And it started him checking with the other baby dads. Because my thing, this is what also made me lose respect for Tigger in this situation, because you are a black man. And you are assuming the stepfather role to other children, and you denied these other dads access to you. Because as a man, you would want to get to know the men whose child is going to be sleeping in your house. And the fact that you denied them access because you're a celebrity and you didn't want no parts of this, and now there's missing child allegations pinned on her, and then she done pinned molestation allegations on the baby fathers. There's one man that wasn't even her baby father's doing 20 years right now, saying that he took her vagina and she was able to prove it. All of this came with your baby mama, and you didn't, let me Google. It ain't like the marriage. The marriage is fresh. It's not like even that new. And before you knew it, she was jumping on you. You had to go down there to family court and file paperwork on her to put out the house, only to let her back in and tell her, stop, Alicia, stop. And then, boom, she hit her head on the wall, and now you're accused of hitting her. I grew up in the hood. I done seen this beat women. This wasn't it. Put my comments up. Put my comments up. Tell me if you saw the video. Is that him hitting her in any type of way? And because he refused to be a true leader of his house, which means if you're a true leader of the house and you know the background of the exes, the kids, you want to ensure there is a healthy parental relationship between the mother and the kids. You don't just go have a baby with a woman that's got 3 other kids by 3 different baby daddies and not ask no questions and move her in and think that all of a sudden all her baby daddies were the problem and she wasn't. When you got 3 different baby daddies and don't none of them want to be with you, but she knew she had something on him that he couldn't come back from, his career. So, listen, it's only so much I can do, so much I can say. I know Francesca is suing her. Good luck with that, girl. You ain't finna get no money. The only money you're gonna get is Tigger's money that he finna pay her, okay? And if you like Tigger like that, then you ain't gonna take that money. You're hosting with Frank Ski. Frank Ski is a new host, but he did come out with a statement. Let me pull up the statement real quick, because he was fired. That's what it was. You know, they always like to say, I'm stepping away to deal with my legal issues. You're fired. Okay? Okay? For as long as I've been in this industry, my focus has always been to keep the spotlight. And I know he was reading it with no teeth in his mouth. Okay? And the incredible people I get to interview. But right now, my personal life is in the public eye. Hold on for a second. Hold on. It's in the public eye. Why am I sounding like Just Hilarious right now and can't read? Hold on for a second. I'm trying to pull the post up. It keeps disappearing. That's why I'm mixing it up. Okay. For as long as I've been in the industry, my focus has always been to keep the spotlight on the culture and incredible people I get to interview. But right now, my personal life is in the public eye and has become the subject of overwhelming speculation and misinformation. Okay. Through all of this, what hurts the most is being away from my son. Nothing is more important to me than being a great father. See, had you would have listened to them other dudes that had babies with her, and you would have put 2, you just had to use just a bit of common sense to say, if she got 3 different baby daddies and ain't none of them in the kid's life, what makes you think you was finna survive? And then you kept them men from seeing their kids, and now she doing you the exact same way. Bro, man, listen. Okay? Nothing is more important than being a great father, so I've decided to step away from the mic for a while to focus on my family and give my legal team the room they need. As I previously said, I unequivocally deny every allegation. And I'm looking forward to clearing my name. Thank you so much for the love and support. Okay? So that's what and we just reshared it too. Praying for you, bro. Praying for you. But she ain't gonna stop. This ain't the beginning. She finna put a charge on you that's gonna put you in jail. She finna say you took your vagina. Watch what I tell you. Oh, it's only getting started with him. You think she finna let him leave? And then all this controversy, no other radio station is gonna pick him up because of this personal life controversy. Oh, Jesus. He finna go work for Fox Soul. He done. What y'all think, y'all? Y'all think Tigger gonna survive this? You think he deserved this? I heard he's not liked in the industry. They said he had got Miss Pat fired. Y'all remember Miss Pat? Y'all know Miss Pat, the comedian? They said that I guess she was working with him up there, and then he apparently, got jealous of her. Her ratings were better, and he found a way to get her fired. And her and Shamia. So apparently Miss Pat and Shamia got fired. He was jealous. They were more culturally appropriate. And then, you know, Miss Pat was actually relishing in his downfall. Like, that's what he get. He got me fired. I was like, damn. Damn. I got my Umi. You guys know I be sweating during these shows, okay? These are essential oil infused towelettes, hot towels, cold towels, however you want to do. It gives me a fresh one. I like because they have the oils in them. And so when I use them to clean up and stuff, you know, especially under my, you know, my boobs and stuff like that, yeah, it cools me off and it doesn't dry my skin out, okay, at all. So listen, and you know, I don't do no baby wipes or nothing like that. This one is the, what does it smell like? Hold on for a second. I'm trying to get, because I like the different flavors and stuff. This is the, eucalyptus oil. So this is infused with eucalyptus oil, okay? So you can get them using my coupon code TK20, okay? TK20, umi.com, y'all, all right? Yes. Thank you, Umi, for these. For real, I feel luxurious, okay? All right, y'all, real quick, before we wrap things up, just a few announcements, all right? Don't forget, Jasmine put up the tourist cities. Please reserve y'all tickets early. Please. You can pre-register and do them. Open it up, Jasmine, so I can see the cities. You know I can't see what shit. I need to bring this TV closer, okay? So we got Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore. I can't see under that. Okay. Washington, D.C., Richmond, Norfolk, Charlotte, Atlanta, Birmingham, Dallas, as well as Houston is on sale right now, too. All available on Tasha K on stage.com. Hit the wine glass or hit the ticket emoji if you already got your ticket in the chat. Let them know you outside. When I started posting that people was actually purchasing, people was like, what? This early? Yes, this early. Okay? This early. Ain't gonna be no Groupon discounts on the day of. It don't work like that. Let me see the comments real quick. Let me see the comments. Who coming outside for the tour? I gotta talk about Essence Fest. Essence was a lot of shade down there, y'all. I'm surprised ain't no fights break out down there. Yeah, you said Tigger probably. You said you got your tickets old school. I heard that. Thank you so much, Papal. Thank you. Said I love your haircut, Tasha. Yes, Brittany got her tickets. That's right. Throw them ticket emojis up. Represent your city. Okay, for real. Now, y'all, why does it still feel like Monday? But it's not supposed to feel that way. Okay, I see you, Clennell. Y'all got y'all tickets. You said Essence was dead. You serious? Because I thought the videos showed that it was packed. It looked packed. I'm coming overseas, I promise. Okay, I see y'all. I see you, Tanja, got your tickets. I'm telling you, y'all. All right, Essence is played out. You think so? I gotta go. I've never experienced one before. It's just too hot down there. And New Orleans scares me. I'm for real. I'm coming for the tour. We're gonna be in New Orleans for the tour. So I think we're at the Marriott, if I'm not mistaken. Very nice hotel. Yeah, our venues are hotels. Because they was asking me, what venue you went in Dallas? The airport? Hell, you talking about? What you thought we was on the south side? Hell yeah, ain't nobody got no security for that. I'm over there where they got FAA, TSA, ain't nothing going down here but partying, okay? I'm not putting nobody's life at risk. For real, I see y'all with them ticket emojis. You said be careful going overseas. Why? I just can't go to Japan. They said I ain't allowed in Japan. Shake was like, now we can't go to Japan. Listen, you said you heard Essence not like it used to be. Seriously? Because it was catered to the Black woman, right? And I heard that they've been trying to change that up to cater to more of a younger crowd, per se, instead of the essence of, you know, when the magazine first started and what it represented and stuff. And so, and then the original, one of the original creators of the festival, you know, she's big on that. I got to interview her because I know she's suing the new Essence Festival promoters right now because she's saying that, you know, they've been having a lot of, they owe a lot of money. It hasn't been that great. And her name still being attached to it is messing up her deals and stuff like that. So I got to get the wine on that. I would love New Orleans. I know the food gonna be good. I know that. I know it's gonna be good, but y'all just scare me sometimes with the roots down there and the voodoo doctors and y'all sitting in a bowl. I didn't know that until I went to, I was riding a bike. Oh man, real quick, funny story before we get off. So I'm down there. It's my friend's birthday. It was when I interviewed that lady who said TDJ's daughter stole her baby. I flew her in and attended a birthday weekend down there with a friend of mine and decided to go bike riding on a Sunday. And they told me which streets to go down, but I think I missed it because I didn't use my GPS and ended up, yeah, girl. Ended up on near the bayou. And then I'm seeing like these green hills. I'm like, what are these green hills? Why does everybody keep running up them hills? And I'm like, why does it like curve like that? What is going on? And so I decided to push my bike up the hill. And then when I saw it was water, I said, oh my God. Oh my God. When I tell you that scared the living crap out of me, I couldn't believe it. I said, so you mean to tell me if it rained or if there's a hurricane, that water spilling? I said, oh, this is what they was talking about when it came to Katrina. I was sitting on the levee. I had no clue. When I tell you my whole body just got chills, I said, this is dangerous. Because if the water spills over, the houses are in a bowl. I said, no. And that's why it's so hot and muggy. Then I rode my bike back and ended up turning down the wrong road and ended up in a ward. And all I know is I had on my little hats, my little glasses, and I'm like, ring, ring on my bike. And all I heard was, hey, shawty. Bring me that motherfucking bike. I was like, huh? Oh, damn. I took off the hat, put my do-rag on, take the glasses off, and I started riding like a dude. I did. I was like, I changed it up. I said, oh, damn. Because at first I was riding through the little gentrified neighborhoods, went down there, hey, bring me that bike. I said, man. Let me see my comments real quick before we end this. Yeah, real talk, real story. Oh, yes, don't forget, guys. Ooh, hold on for a second. We got some products back. We got NAD plus Activate, Cell Energy. A lot of you guys asked me to get this particular product. I haven't started taking it yet. This was a product that you guys asked me to get. It is 100% NAD plus, 500 milligrams of it. I got to do my research on it, but I just got so many emails from y'all, so maybe y'all know what it do. I don't, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to let you know. But apparently it's something that helps to revitalize the cell energy in the body, and it's very popular, okay? But it is available right now on shoptkdeals.com. Use my coupon code TK10 if you already know what it is and you want to try it, okay? And this is high quality. It comes from overseas, so ain't no synthetic nothing in it. It's actually just pure NAD plus, okay? And it actually has some Japanese knotweed extract as well and some whole flower bud. That's it. So nothing else. And olive oil. Yep. Soy-free, gluten-free, vegetarian. So this is a new product we just rolled out. I know you can't see it because it's so light, so bright, okay? But the NAD Plus Activate. Also, guys, the CMOS drops are on sale right now, 20% off. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your entire order, okay? And so they are flavorful drops. CMOS is very hard to get, hard to keep up with. I heard the Sabies got deported, so we're unable to get some fresh CMOS, but I like the liquid version because I get to put it under my tongue, put it in water. 97% of the vitamins and minerals that our bodies is made out of, our bodies are plants, and when we don't give it what it needs, that's what causes it to break down, okay? So I like to keep it in liquid form. I take pretty much all of my supplements in liquid form. That's what I do as well with my vitamin D3, okay? It's in liquid form, 10,000 IUs. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. And don't forget, guys, the Koji Cocoa soap is on sale as well. I believe it's 20 to 30% off. So if you use your coupon code TK10, you're going to get 10 to 30% off. This soap helps made with turmeric, okay? Made with turmeric, a natural lightening agent, and koji acid. You can use it all over your body, okay? And help to even out and lighten your stuff. I'm about to start using it right now on my armpits because they're starting to get dark again, and so that'll take it away. But normally that's what I use. And so one of our top sellers on the site, shoptkdeals.com, use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. And don't forget, guys, we have the sugar case oils, okay? One of the top sellers as well, too. They smell great. You can put them all over your body. So when you sweat, you still smell like Georgia peach, watermelon, glazed donut, all of that. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. Don't forget, guys, please tag me on social media when you got your ticket so I can give you your shout outs, okay? And I'll let you know next Monday because we're going to start running raffles to give out free tickets in every city, okay? And I owe y'all some numbers. I heard the number that I gave y'all last week hit already. They was like, Tasha, it hit. It hit. So give me a second. I didn't dream. Oh, 311. 311. Pick 311 is what you're going to play today or all week. 311. Y'all know my numbers be hitting. When I play, they don't hit, but when y'all play, they hit. Promise you. I promise you. I love you guys. I'm going to see the rest of y'all tonight on our Zoom on TashaKLive.com. We will be discussing Joe and Ashley McCain amongst a plethora of other topics. These Zooms are like 2 to 3 hours long, sometimes longer. We have done 12-hour Zooms before. So, you know, they get thick up in there. You just never know where the conversation is going to take you, all right? I'm going to try to get Kia to jump in as well, too. Shout out to Kia Leani, all right? She's going to be on tour with us as well, too, opening up. So I love it. Can't wait to see y'all in y'all city. Thank y'all for sticking with me. 10 years, winos. Man, Jasmine, we've been at this a long time, bro. Long time. And you know, we got to see the good thing about our job is that unless our voice stop working, we ain't got to stop working. So I could be like Bob Barker in this, 90 years old. And I think, you know, we'll do views then because they're going to be like, this old lady on YouTube cussing. Yup. Oh, I'm going to be the cursing granny. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Let me see the comments real quick. Let me see what y'all talking about. I just missed you guys. Y'all going to be in the Zoom tonight? Y'all going to be in the Zoom? Hold on for a second. Hold on. Been here since the beginning. I love it. I love it. Bree Magic. All right. Listen, I'll let you guys go. I'll see y'all Wednesday for those of y'all that are not being in the Zoom tonight. All right. So I love you guys. Now I got to go. Cuss my ass out. Not that I really give a damn anyway. Bye.
Okay, but real question. Have you ever gotten ready for date night and realized you've been running around all day? Work, errands, life, and now you're supposed to feel fresh and confident? That's why I keep Umi in my purse. It's a pre-moistened essential oil-infused terry cloth towel that actually refreshes your skin, not just masks it. It wipes away sweat, leaves you feeling clean, and gives you that subtle, fresh scent without being overpowering. One quick reset in the car and I'm good, fresh, confident, and ready for whatever the night brings. Trust me, stay ready and keep Umi in your purse. Head over to tryumi.com and place your order today.
Everything is allegedly, even my name is allegedly. Yes, the Everything is Allegedly tour all-day experience is officially on sale, okay? Now, you know we just not showing up for a little show and then go home, okay? Y'all know we spilling wine all day. If you came to D.C., then you already know what it is. Now, the experiences kick off at 2 p.m. with different events, great conversation with winos, plenty of networking and mixing mingle opportunities, okay? We sipping together. Now, doors open at 5 p.m. Then it's time for me and my people to hit the stage, all right? I know y'all been waiting on this to be announced. I have too. I am super excited and I cannot wait to let y'all see what we got in store for y'all, all right? So come laugh, sip, gossip, and experience all of that with me on the Everything is Allegedly tour all-day experience. Tickets available right now on TashaKOnStage.com. That is TashaKOnStage.com. Man, that was a lot to remember. Damn. Y'all better bring y'all ass out for real. That was a lot to memorize. All right, I'm out. And if you're a TashaKLive.com member, you got to go to TashaKLive.com to get your discount code, okay? Because y'all VIP. Y'all know what it is.